Check it out, everyone. Welcome back to Brookhaven. And today, we're here to talk about what's going to be coming next after the arcade update. And as you see behind me right now, a lot of stuff is going on. This is just a normal everyday server, so get ready for this. And I said server. I don't know why I said that. I meant server. I don't know why my voice went from that to this. I don't get it either. But it looks like this one's going to be pretty crazy. We got people doing a lot of insane stuff. But yes, here now, we're talking about what's going to be coming after this arcade update we just got. So as you realize, Friday is going to be tomorrow. There probably will not be an update. If anything, it'll be a background update. Probably working on whatever system they're working on for this to show us the newest stuff that's been added to the game. That is probably what's going to be done right there. But other than that, I honestly am going to be talking about what we're going to be seeing in the next possible update. And I don't know why I'm losing my train of thought right there. Okay, back into the game, Darzeth. Watch, subscribe, like, comment, and share. You know, all that fun stuff. And now let's get into this. So first of all, we're probably not going to be seeing ourselves another remodel for the next update. There's always a possibility to go remodel. But I have an idea of what's coming next. So they've been doing a theme of sorts. So the mall technically didn't count as this said theme, but it technically still falls in this category. So the first theme was showing that they really were listening to the audience, to all you guys. So the mall was one of the first ones. Then we got an art update. Then we got a movie update. Then we got this update, the arcade. So we're literally going in the form of different things. So the next update might be music related. So when I say music related, I mean in the terms of we might be seeing ourselves either a brand new club or a brand new theater of sorts. So when I say theater of sorts, I mean like the terms of we could see like a sit down, like you can have like a stage. Do you have any examples? Ah, yes, actually, technically we do have some examples. So we're going to go in here, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So if we go into here, as you realize, we get a stage. So what I mean is, like, even if it's done as an apartment, because there's always a chance we've seen ourselves a brand new apartment for this update, the stage would literally be here, and then in the house, and then behind it will be all the seats. Then we have instruments, probably a backstage. Almost like they're doing a venue type of deal, like almost a rock venue. You know what I mean? Like, we have a estate version of that. If you guys did not know, if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, I can show you. Just give me a moment, a second to pull it. Ah, there we go. Oh, nope. That one is been taken. No. I have to go right back to it. I can't believe it. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. So, like I was saying, we technically already have, like, a music venue. Technically, this is like a park, so it doesn't count. So, we could be seeing an apartment of, like, a movie, like a music stage / club type of situation. Or we could be seeing ourselves a whole house that is a rock venue or music venue or whatever it is. Basically giving us a new thing to add to the game. I think that's what a new idea we can see be happening to the game. But also on top of that, we could also be seeing something else being added to the game, because sometimes they like to throw a curveball at us. What if they finally gave us some brand new themes? Like, again, the zombie theme, a storm theme for tornadoes and whatnot, and other themes of that, even updating older themes to give us like new updates to them. But like, they could add so many more to the game, and some of them could be even secret related for all we know, but who knows. But yeah, but like I said, like, again, there probably won't be a remodel of one of these places, but if we look at what we got right now in the game and how things have been going, like for updates in general, like the last one we got for this one was fashion. So the fashion was the last one. We got the movie and we got whatever. So like I said, again, it really does feel like the next one's gonna be music related. And only things I can think of is either a club, a music venue, maybe even a music store as a house. And if it was a music store, it could literally work as the apartment. Having a music store as the apartment, I feel like that would work very, very nicely, because the main reason is if we get rid of this place and go over here, we have this place right here. And on top of this, on the roof, for the premium, would it literally be a stage. That is something I can see. Like, see how we have this right here? Think of this as a music store instead. And obviously back here would be whatever you need to be, like maybe like private studio rooms. And if you're on the top floor, you have there's a stage you can go to, like a private stage on top of the roof. That's what I can see happening. We have a record studio already, which technically is music recording, but we don't have music selling or music using. We're, you know, like not having the stage, but let's do it on for private uses. Like, yeah, we have the club right here, but the club is so small. But that might be the next thing that's updated after that, for all we know. But this is just like a slight update from what we see. Like in another episode, I did talk about Moe's Pizza being made into a house, or just a pizza place in general being added to the game, either in the form of an apartment, which is a possibility as well, because that might be what it might be telling us. Or for all we know, we could be seeing ourselves something completely different. We might be seeing finally another loophole boat update. New stuff added for the boats, new vehicles, which we haven't had in a long time. The boats haven't been updated in a long time, guys. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, gain a couple new boats added to the list. Like, we can get a log boat. You know, one of those, like, boats you see with people trying to get off deserted island boats. One of those. We could be seeing the boat that's literally at Lake Madison. That could be a boat, too, off the free ones. We could be seeing so many different things added to the game. Even some aesthetic purpose added to, like a little river going to the ocean. So many little things could be added. That river could go through this, too. It could go through both sides, for all we know. But there's so many things that could be done that it's kind of crazy to think about. Like, literally. Like, I know we're not going to get a remodel, but there might be a possibility that the next house will be working with this stuff over here. Like, if it, maybe it'll be a summer home or something like that. I'm not sure. But there's so many possibilities we could be seeing, could be doing, and so much more. I'm actually really pumped to know that we might be getting, hopefully this week, we'll be getting a sneak peek. So we can give you more information on that. It should be released like next week at some point, preferably midweek before the update drops. Well, obviously it's going to be up before the update drops. But basically, I really do feel if they're going to go anything, they're going in a pattern. So the next pattern is going to be apartment, because they did the estate, they did a house, they did the remodel. Now they're going back to the apartment again, and then you're going to keep circling around, and doing like that. Apartment, remodel, house, remodel, estate remodel. And obviously sometimes in these, they will throw in little like curveballs. Like, again, maybe just a boat update, and we have a fire standing here out in the open. No one's doing anything about this. You know what? I'm not going to do anything about it either. But yeah, I would love to see some more cars added. I would, honestly, I know a lot of you might not agree with this, and honestly, I would still love to see like a house added. But adding in new boats and stuff like that to the game would be amazing. Like, if anything, they can add in boats that correspond with the a house that works with islands. Like, for example, give us a deserted island style update, or a island that switches into something else. You know what I'm trying to say? Like a deserted island, a garbage dump, and stuff like that. Different choices, and all the vehicles correspond with that. These are just like ideas that I'm thinking of. Doesn't mean they're guaranteed to be put into the game, but like I said, we're in like a pattern of things. And one of the known patterns is they're going in like a pattern of different types of entertainment. And the next one that we haven't got done yet is music. So that's what makes sense for the next one. And I know you're probably saying that could also work as a remodel. I'm meaning just in general for our houses. For everything else, like, okay, we got entertainment for arcade. That still does count. So technically music could still work as a remodel. But honestly, I feel like it will be made into a house, which they'll either have a venue part of it, or it will just be a guitar music selling store to everything. Because they have done stores. Stores are not just out of the blue. If you guys did not know, the record store is one. This right here, the skate shop is another. So adding a music store to the game as an option for one of the things we can do is a big possibility. So I'd love to see that. I know you guys would too. Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for being here. Remember to comment, like, and share, and show this to all your friends. Until we meet again, until the next video, until we meet again, till next time, bye.